Hello, my YouTube friends. Surprise! It's Karen. I'm as surprised to see you as you are to see me. Let me explain what has happened in the very recent past. In fact, since a couple of days before Hurricane Matthew and a few days after, which will tell you why I'm having trouble with this video. The day before Matthew was due to hit, I went literally crazy. The governor of Florida had me scared out of my mind. Now, I have been through hurricanes on the Cape, and I've had big trees fall down across my driveway and limbs come off trees and stuff like that. But usually the ones on the Cape, when we got them, had already hit land someplace south of Massachusetts and Cape Cod before they eventually got to us. So the storms hitting were maybe twos. I don't know if we actually got a three. We might have got a three with the no-name storm in October one year, I think it was. Because that didn't hit land before it hit us. So that might have been a three. But I know the other ones had been ones, twos. Well, anyway, the governor of Florida, God love him, had us all scared, the whole state. Now, I am in the middle of Florida and far from the coast. But he was saying, if you live in Florida, he did a statewide emergency. And he had said that because they didn't know the exact path, if it took a turn a little more westerly, our area could be hit. And he said it isn't a question of not having electricity. It's a question of how long you're not going to have electricity, depending on where you lived and how the storm made its path by Florida. Oh, not only that, he had said we could be without electricity for a long period of time. I don't know. He just scared me because I had never been in a level 4 before. So I was excessively nervous to the point of crazy. But that isn't a very far step for me to go. So to the point of being, very, very, very on edge. I had dropped my iPad and cracked it and broke it. So, you know how you depend on things, and I always use my iPad for playing games now and doing Facebook and things like that. I do watch occasional videos on my iPad, but most of the time that would be on my regular computer. Anyway, to make a long story short, when you get used to access all the time and you're without it, except I do have an iPod, but I can't do anything with it because it's so small and my hands shake and the keyboard is like 2 inches by, I don't know, 1.5 inches. It's ridiculous. My fingers cover about 3 keys on it, so I can't really type. It does have Siri, so if I was writing a email or an answer or an instant message, I could speak into it on my lists and through Siri and get things typed for me, but dictation isn't always that clear through Siri, and if I have to correct it, it was hard to correct because, as I say, my fingers don't fit the keyboard. So I had to go out and get a new iPad, which I did today, and this is it. And it's much lighter. This is an iPad Air, so it's much lighter than the one I had, but it's basically the same as my original iPad. Anyway, to make a long story short, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an 8-year-old kid or a teenager or somebody that knows computers. So I wanted to try this out. I do have Facebook on it now. I can get to YouTube, but not with an app, and I'm not sure if I want to put the app on because I can download videos right to YouTube from my iPad, and then I can go to YouTube website and go to my page and, you know, go to home that way. Takes longer, but I don't know. I hate all these apps. The less apps I have, the better. Anyway, I'm doing this video as a test and to let you know how stupid I really am now. That's the real reason I haven't been on YouTube. Listen, I have short-term memory loss. I haven't done a video in 6 months, and I don't want to admit this. I forgot a lot of the things you had to do in order to do a video. So, and besides, it was hot this summer and busy, and, you know, I lead a very dull life. Charlie's still here. We're old. We go out to eat. We go to church. We do a few things at the club. You know, I mean, it's a quiet life. But more about that in another video. This video, by the way, is the second one I put up today, and I hope to get the first one down, which I did, but to you, 59 Cotton Candy, this is for you. I am so happy you got to see the video and commented, because then I knew everything was working all right. I appreciated you commenting, but I did delete the video, so I don't even know if you saw my first comment. So I'm doing this one, hoping that you will watch this with the explanation why the first one is no longer there. You know, folks, don't get old. I can't stand it. I really can't. This is depressing to not be able to set things up the way I used to. I'm lucky I still know my name, for crying out loud. No. Now I'm joking. It's not that bad, but really, if I haven't done things for a long time, I do forget how to do some things. So, Charlie and I will be back, I promise, very soon, very soon, with another video. I love you all. I hope there's somebody out there watching. If not, it's okay. Listen, peace, Hugs, love, and God bless. See you soon.